Welcome to another episode of Love and Trucking Podcast. I'm Marcus Little.
And I'm Angela Little.
And we just thought we'd give y'all a little low-key podcast this week. We've been so busy, haven't even got time to go to the studio to record. So this is what y'all get this week.
Might be next week too.
Yeah, depending on how swamped we are.
I guess I'll start off. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
It's 2021. 2020 is over with. 2020 was a great year. It was a great year for us.
Yes, definitely.
It was an awesome year for us. I'm not even gonna say great. It was a fucking awesome year for us. Okay? And we're entering 2021. We're just as excited as we were leaving out of 2020. We're looking forward to all the new opportunities. We're
Definitely.
walking into them gracefully. First, we want to always thank God.
Always.
And I guess I'll start off.
Tell them what you're working on.
What I'm working on. Man, I'm always working on something. KJ Dispatching Services. I think I talked about that last time. We just actually launched our website.
That's right.
We're taking appointments for the hands-on dispatch training class. You can go to the link, book your appointment that way. You can follow me on Facebook because I do not have this set up on Instagram. I'm going to keep it on Facebook for a little while at KJ Dispatching Services.
Yes. And what I'm working on right now, getting the drivers in order. We got some new drivers that started this week. Trying to get the drug testing done so we can report it to the stinking clearinghouse stuff. And I think I might be hitting the road in a few days. What do you think about that?
I'm excited. I'm excited. One thing that Marcus, he holds the CDL. One thing that you will learn in the trucking industry, it's very powerful to hold your own CDL because you may lose a driver.
Definitely.
When we lose a driver, Marcus will go out and work. I'm going to miss him because, like I said, I've been building so much here. I would love to have him in the office with me. We will be transitioning over into our new location.
Yes, definitely. We got some big things on the horizon.
We
Big
do.
things.
We do. I am I'm just excited. Like, I'm just excited with everything that's going on right now. I've been working on my crafts as far as with going live, talking on the podcast. Again, this is a fun fact. You may think I like doing public speaking and things, but I do not. So I'm adjusting. So by the end of 2021, I should be
Comfortable.
very comfortable with doing this.
So we can take it big time. We're going to be big time in it. Big time. I don't really have a problem public speaking.
No, he don't. He loves it. This is like right up his alley.
I mean, I'll talk all day if you let me.
We did get a few responses back from our last show. I mean, some people said that I was like a little aggressive. But one thing about it, if you know me, I have an aggressive personality. So that's just it. But I'm a sweetheart once you get to know me.
That's true. That's true. She's definitely a sweetheart once you get to know her. You know, I'm still getting to know her. Still getting to know her.
Hey, I'm a Virgo. It's layers to us.
Definitely layers. Definitely layers. So what we talk about this week, baby? I don't know. We try to keep it kind of laid back. It's the first of the year. We don't want to get too heavy so soon, you know?
I'm just excited. I can talk about KJ Dispatching Services. With KJ Dispatching Services, it was a new business that we both gave birth to. And with this business, it's unique. It's anything that I create is unique. But this one is very unique. It's different with this one because we're only subcontracting other dispatchers. I would like for the dispatchers that come on to already have their businesses already established with their LLCs and things like that because I'm not a big fan of working for other people and I don't like to take away anybody's identity. So that's why I decided to do subcontracting even though you will be working under KJ Dispatching, but technically you're working for yourself because KJ Dispatching has hired your dispatching company to be a part of our team.
Yeah.
I'm real big on just sharing everything and being equal. Again, like I say, I don't like that thing of having, in your mind, knowing like, oh, I'm working for her. No, you're not working for me. We're working together. I'm big on teamwork. I'm very, very excited about my dispatching manual. I did have help with it. So I'm just excited. I'm excited about launching it. I'm excited about having a guide that is suitable for people to help them learn how to dispatch, because dispatching is very, very important when it comes to the trucking industry.
Definitely got to have a guide.
Most definitely got to have a
And
guide.
honestly, it doesn't help when you have a mentor either. As long as they know what they're talking about.
I have a mentor. I still have a mentor. My husband has a mentor. I mean, any successful person has a mentor, right?
Yep, I have a lot of people that I network and I daily politic with that helps me see the light on different things, so I won't get stuck just going in one lane and just going one way all the time.
It helps open your mind up.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
It helps open your mind up. It was a topic that I wanted to touch on today, and just in general. It was, I guess it was a topic about marriage. That was a topic I wanted to talk about. Marriage. Being married and working together. That was something I wanted to talk about, because I get a lot of people ask me questions about that. Like, how is your marriage knowing that you and your husband, because you're married and then you're working together, because in reality, those are two different things. So that was just something that I wanted to talk about. And I wanted to say, it's awesome. Now, too, it becomes a headache at times. It does, because I am like a robot.
She don't know when to clock out. She don't know when to clock out. It's just simple as that.
Okay, I don't know when to clock out. So
she actually works more now than she did when she worked for somebody.
Well, they say you always work more for yourself than you do when you're working for somebody else. And plus, I take pride in everything I do, especially when it comes to our businesses. These are our babies. We don't have kids together, by the way. We have 2 kids. We have Triple Vision Logistics and we have KJ Dispatching. So those are our 2 babies. So I take them very, very seriously.
They spoiled too.
Mm-hmm. But working with your significant other is it can be a lot. It can be a lot, because at the end of the day, it's like you're working together, then you have to turn that switch off. Then you're married, then you got to turn that switch on. So one of the things that I'm working on with 2021 is balancing the two. I want to work on balancing the two. My goal for 2021 is not to start any new businesses. I don't want to do anything new. I just want to focus on my back office. I want to focus on the people that I have brought on that's on payroll. And I want to be able to back away from my businesses and spend more time with my kids, my husband, my family, and I would like to enjoy the fruits of my labor, because I haven't been able to do that because I'm always working.
Yeah, that's true.
So, working with your significant other.
So that's pretty much like your 2020 resolution.
That's my 2021 resolution. My 2021.
2021.
Yes, resolution is to just focus on my back office, the people that I have on payroll, and to fall back a little bit. I want to take a break in 2021. I guess April. I said in April. After April,
taking you on a vacation.
I would not be available, so I can spend more time with my husband. Because at the end of the day, in order to have a successful business, you have to have a successful marriage. And we all know that a marriage and business, they work hand in hand. Every day you're working on something.
Definitely.
Every day you're working on something.
Like tomorrow, we're gonna be swamped.
That's why we're actually recording this late at night.
Because we're gonna be swamped tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be the first day that KJ Dispatching Services open up.
And it's pretty much the first technical business day of the year. Everything starts
new
over.
New numbers.
Everything starts over. New quarter, everything starts over. I think my New Year resolution this year, one of the things I've done, I pretty much chilled out on the drinking. I've never been a heavy drinker, social drinker, but it's affecting me, Like even right now, I find my personality is a little different without a drink. So I'm trying to really making an effort to cut back on the, drinking the champagne, because I love the champagne and the Douce.
And your health?
definitely with my health. I'm really taking my health serious this year. I took it serious last year for the first 6 months, and then I just got sidetracked with business and working, and I just really, it took a back seat, you know. So this year I'm focusing on that because now we're in a position where I can just focus on my health. And us as black men, we don't focus on our health, and then we just suddenly die, and the wife is left by herself for the next 20, 30 years, and all you got is good memories. Oh, he was a good man. I don't want to be that. I want to live old to enjoy my success, to enjoy the kids and the grandkids and all of that. So I'm going to work on my health as my number one priority, even before business and everything. Health is my number one.
Because wealth
priority.
is
Health.
okay.
And health is wealth.
Yep, that's what he's working on. This year, I'm supporting him 100%. I make sure that he is eating healthy. He will be taking time out of the truck because we have new drivers to replace him. Because my husband will definitely have to work on his health. He said he's trying to get a figure or something like that. So I'm just gonna be here to support him with all of that because he always support me with any and everything that I choose to do. We just celebrated our third
wedding. No, third marriage.
Yes, anniversary, which was December 29th.
It was off the chain.
I'm not sure. Maybe some of you guys follow us on Facebook. It was awesome. Yeah. And you know what's so crazy? You won't even believe this. You would think that we like do stuff like that all the time.
We don't.
Especially when it comes to building a business. So that was
a big deal.
That was a big deal for us. So
Definitely a big deal.
We enjoyed ourselves. We enjoyed everything. And once that was over with, we realized we got to spend more time together. Definitely. We have to spend more time.
Because we was ready to live in the hotel.
I know, we didn't even want to leave.
We was like, you know what, let's just live here.
I was like, I don't want to leave. This is awesome. So, we just...
I have a topic I want to talk about.
Okay, you can talk about the topic. But yeah, we celebrated our third anniversary. So... go ahead. And the reason why we just didn't have the topic because we just did a Facebook Live and we was like, you know what, we might as well keep this thing rolling.
We did it for an hour.
So now he has the topic. Bam, there you go.
I have a topic that I want to discuss, and I'm seeing this more and more in business. Trying not to step on nobody's toes with this topic, but this is a very serious topic that I think everybody needs to know about. When it comes to business, whether it's trucking, real estate, or anything, we should not be each other's enemies. We are our own enemies because we refuse to work together. I am tired of hearing about how the black man does this and the black woman does that. I'm tired of that, okay? That is ridiculous because none of us owns any of these industries that we're acting like we control. We do not. The only way we're ever going to be truly successful is if we black people, black men and women, work together. You know, I'm not talking to the others right now. I'm talking to my brothers and my sisters right now. I see too many of us attacking each other, being inclusive where it's only women only or men only. That's bull crap, yo. I'm going to tell you right now, you can use Triple Vision as a case study where you had a man and a woman working together, putting in equal work, and we are at the level that we're at. It was never it's woman. No, it won't never none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we both realize in each other the pluses and the minus, the benefits and the liabilities. My strengths, her strengths. My weakness, her weakness. If you're just dealing with all women, guess what? You're going to have a lot of weaknesses. And if you're dealing with all men, guess what? You're going to have a lot of... But you're going to have a lot of weaknesses because you don't have the other side to help hold up the back. I'm just tired of that. I'm tired of everybody being in competition with each other because we can make so much more money working together. Like, it's just ridiculous. Everybody wants to be more popular. Popularity don't equal the money. I hate to tell you that.
Popular.
It's plenty of quiet people that's wealthy. Popularity do not equal money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think people like really, really in 2021, because just after that terrible year we just went through with losing so many people really need to be like, you know what? Let me put my bullshit to the side and let me really start working and reaching out. And guess what? If the person you reach out the first time is not what you thought it was, do it again. Who said that that's the only person on earth that you're going to work with? You know, you're like, you know what? I try to work with a black company, or I try to work with this, I try to work with this black guy. He was like this. He ain't the only black man on earth that does what he does. Or she ain't the only black woman on earth that does what she does. We really need to start opening up our third eye. And we really need to start coming together. And start working together. That's my rant of the day.
I had to switch I switched from the nicotine.
That's
to
my
the
rant of the
smoker.
day because I'm tired of that. You know, I've been on this Clubhouse app.
Oh, I'm not a fan of that.
I've seen people talking and they're having these clubs and all that, and ain't nobody taking over nothing. We don't own nothing. You want to know who owned trucking? Swift, JB Hunt, CRST.
And most of them are brother and sister companies.
Yeah, and they also got one other thing that's in common that we don't have. So while we busy fighting on who's doing what and who's doing this, they winning. They winning.
That is true.
How we think we winning, we really not. It's a small. If we say trucking is $1 billion industry,
we don't even.
and we make 200, 300, 400,000 thousands of dollars in it.
We not nowhere near.
Where's the other? Where you think the other money is at? It's a multi-billion dollar industry, almost $1 trillion industry, and we fighting over 100,000, 200,000. That's crazy to me. I just don't get it.
And it's not just with trucking. I mean, that's just the lane
It's just
that
with
we
everything,
in,
but it's with
that's
everything though.
Okay.
And I only refer to trucking because that's what I'm into. So I'm not going to overstep and talk about somebody else's industry. You feel me? That I don't know that well. I'm only going to talk about the industry that I know well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I know my brothers and sisters well too.
We do need to learn how to work together.
Everybody wants to look like they not struggling or they not going through stuff. That's weird to me. Like, that's so weird. That's so weird.
Well, I'm glad, Boo, that you was able to express yourself on the topic that you wanted to talk about.
I think I got off my chest now.
You did?
Yeah, I think I'm good
Well,
now.
you can't hit this.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, no, that's the CBD weed pen. But I don't want none of that. It makes me sneeze. Yeah. I have a big
okay.
nose. It makes me sneeze a lot.
But I understand where he's coming from. One thing, I mean, I do know with the black community, we are always at each other's throats.
Like,
We are always competing with one another. And, you know, competing with one another, it gets you nowhere.
And how long is we going to just keep saying, oh, it's the Willie Lynch mentality. Oh, it's crabs in the bucket. If everybody knows what that is, why are we still doing it? You know what I'm saying, baby? Like, if everybody knows, why are we still doing it? I mean, honestly. That's what I want to know. Somebody answer that for me. What's so hard about if you know something, helping somebody else know it too? And what's so hard about paying that person that's helping you learn something?
Especially
Because you'll pay other people to teach you something, but you won't pay your own to teach you something. Because you have a lower opinion of your own. We're going to need you in 2021 to change that or just fall off the face of the earth. That's all I'm going to say.
Sheesh. But y'all said I was aggressive the last one? Okay.
No, because this is a topic that really, really has frustrated me over the last few years. You know, I just don't see the importance of us attacking each other. We spend so much time attacking each other when we got time to get the money.
I've even learned that, I mean, you know, I've only been married for 3 years. So I was single longer than I've been married, okay? And even with just me being married, it brings on competition and problems, because now it's like that married couple, listen, one thing about, we're a power couple together. We're not the power couple, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe in that. I believe in teamwork. And when it comes to me and my husband, we work well together because we know how to work together as team players. So it makes it easier for us to go out and network. It makes it easier for us to go out and be transparent when it comes to other couples, other business owners and things like that. So I guess I understand where he's coming from, but I guess because I don't feel like that and my heart isn't set up like that. And first of all, I'm not competitive. Let's just establish that. I have no competitive bone in me. Do I? Am I competitive?
No, not really.
I just told these young people I want competitive.
Not really. No, you're competitive in a certain extent. You want to be successful competitive.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're competitive towards life. Like, you're competitive, like, I'm going to make my situation better.
Okay.
You're going to put all your energy into that. You're not competitive towards other people. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like I always say, oh, I've never been a hater because I've never seen somebody have something that I couldn't have if I wanted to go get it.
This lighting's everything.
You know?
That's true.
So I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. And I just want, you know, let this be, you know, this is our first podcast of the year. You know, let people understand what we're trying to say. Like, just go for it. Go for it. Use your resources. A new saying that's out that everybody's saying now is your network is your net worth. You know, use
I think
that.
they just be saying, I don't think they know what that means.
I don't think they really do.
Because we networked 2020, January of 2020, and I'm trying to tell you.
It increased our net worth.
It increased it. I went in to network. My husband thought I was crazy flying to different states.
Because I didn't see the
different
benefit
people.
of it at the time.
Like, we were going to war with each other. I'm like, look, I'm packing up. I'm leaving. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to Texas. I'm going to California. I'm going to meet these people that's in the same industry at me because I want to see what it is that they can teach me, what it is that I can learn from them to help grow our business. And
Definitely.
I did exactly that. And believe it or not, a lot of those people that I met in January, I planted those seeds. They came back into my life calling me in November, and we all worked together. So it most definitely grew our network.
And I'm the type, until I see the point of it, like, what's the purpose of it? You know what I'm saying? Once I seen the purpose of it, once I seen the fruits come to bear, I'm not the type of person that's going to be so stubborn and just be like, oh, it's still my way. No, the fruits that came to bear, I'm going to enjoy the fruits too. You'll be a fool not to. Right? I mean, like who does that? It messes her up because I changed so fast. She was like, what? I was like, yeah, babe, that's a good idea. Let's go for it. She was, no, numbers don't lie, baby. I'm looking at the numbers. They don't lie. Let's go for it. You know, because that's how you have to be, though. That's how you have to be in everything. In marriage, business, everything. You have to be adaptable. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be able, because that's what a compromise is, being adaptable. If it's just going to be your way, you're going to be your way alone, and you might be your way broke and unsuccessful also.
It takes a team. It takes a team. And sometimes that team is just not, like I say, we're a team, and we have more people on the team. Because it takes a team. When you see a large corporation, I mean, it's a lot of people.
Just take our ancestors had it perfect when they say it takes a village to raise a child, right? Now, equivalent to business, it takes a village to raise a child. The child is your business. So it takes a village. It takes a network. It takes a team of people to raise your child, which is your business.
That's true.
You know?
I totally agree. I had a wonderful Christmas. We didn't get a chance to talk about Christmas. My Christmas was very wonderful.
Christmas is good. I don't really celebrate Christmas.
We don't really do. Christmas is not a big thing in our household when it comes to our kids, but it was wonderful because this was the first year I had our grandbaby. Yeah. This was her first Christmas, so we put up a Christmas tree. We was like very excited, so we kind of like went all out this year.
She is something else.
I don't know if we're doing it next year, but
well, no, we're going harder next year because she's going to be almost 2, so she's really going to understand it a little bit better.
True.
So we're going harder. Like, we're going to have the North Pole in the house.
She brought a lot of joy into the household this year.
Yeah, definitely.
She brought a lot of joy into the household. You know, I thank God that, you know, we were able to have her because our grandbaby, AV, was a blessing to the family this year.
Yes. Yep. She watched football with me today and went to sleep. But she watched it with her bottle in her hand, watching it.
She did go to sleep.
Yeah.
She did go to sleep. I mean, I have a 22-year-old. I can't even believe I have a 22-year-old son.
His birthday is today.
His birthday is today.
Kevin.
So I want to say happy birthday, Kevin. He's all the way in Houston, living his best life. He'll probably call me later or send me a cash out.
He definitely goes to the cash out.
But anyways, I can't believe I have a 22-year-old. So sometimes I say things like that. I'm just thankful. So today, this show is just about being thankful, talking about what we're doing for 2021. You know what I'm saying? Asking our people to let go, let some things go. You know what I'm saying? Stop being set in their ways, saying, "Oh, this is just how I am," because you sitting there saying, "Oh, this is just how I am." That's why you still sitting in that same spot, in that same situation. So growth.
2 decades have passed in this century. Right? 2 decades have passed in this century. What you gonna be doing for the next 2 decades? You know, this is the start of a whole new decade. People don't even realize it. What you gonna be doing the next 10 years? You know, people need to really be looking at that.
Me and my husband, we took 2020 to work on our credit. So going to
God.
2021, we excited.
I ain't never had good credit in my life. I don't know how that. Okay, I tell people, I show my wife every day my credit score. My credit score go 1 point. I'm like, baby, look, it's 1 point high. It's 1 point high.
So we invested into our credit in 2020, so we get to reap the fruits of that labor in 2021. So we excited. We'll be able to purchase our first home. It's like 2021 is the year we made the money. We've been making money. Now we have the credit. So 2021 is the year
when it all comes together.
When it comes together.
Just like this. Let me see your hand. Just like that.
So now our lifestyle can match our income. And it comes together.
Yeah, because just on some ego stuff, I'm making everybody tuck their summers in this summer. I'm telling you right now, you don't mess with me this summer. I'm gonna make you take cancel your whole summer plans. You're gonna be like, what?
Okay, now.
I got big things on the horizon. Because that's another thing in 2020 I learned. I need to sit on my throne and stop being ashamed of my blessings and stop being afraid of what I have. That's one thing that my wife has taught me. That's one thing 2020 has taught me. So by my birthday, June, Gemini, I got some big things coming.
I'm happy for you.
There's big things coming.
I'm very excited for you.
You know,
you growing.
I'm a man.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? You're not allowing other people
to make me feel bad about making it.
Yeah, like it was horrible.
But that's because I'm an empath. I take on other people's emotions sometimes. So I have to watch who I'm around. That's why I always never been around a lot of people, because I can absorb what they're going through. If you feel me, so I have to protect them around.
I used to feel so bad for you when you used to have to go through that, and people would reach out to you about certain. Oh my God, people don't do that to me. They don't. They say I just look mean.
People still.
But then again, people already know.
Well, baby, it comes to me. You won't have nothing for nobody anyway, because you got four of them that hit your cash apps up daily. Yeah, they do. To take off.
I found the button on Cash App to go back to see how much money you sent the person. 2021 in my household, I said, if you don't work for me, you don't get no money.
Nope. And when we give you money, guess what? It's going to be in a paycheck. You're going to be on payroll. You're going to W-2 that money or 1099. I don't care. Hey, you and the government going to learn each other in 2021.
Yep. That's something I got to retrain my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want them to think that everything is going to be given to them. So that's something I'm working on for 2021 as well. I just have little small things. You know what I'm saying? I'm just closing in the little gaps for 2021 because this is going to be my year of relaxation. Like I said, I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
I look forward to actually helping other people because
I am, especially for this dispatch training class. I cannot wait to sit next to
setting up these businesses.
We set up 5 trucking businesses in 2020.
Yes, and we plan on doing double that this year. Oh. But no, we have a team in place now.
Yeah, so I came back up. So true. I did, yes. 2020, your girl was doing it by herself. My husband was working. So, easier going into 2021. We have a system. We had to invest into a system because our business was growing. I'm like, oh my God. So we have a system. Yes. You know, we are just 2 imperfect people that love each other, that's growing, learning daily. Definitely. Like I said, we've been together for 6 years.
Yes.
We've been married 3 years. Last year I didn't want him anymore. So like I said, we don't ever think that we are like try to portray to be perfect.
She always wanted to be.
Or any.
Don't fall for that, guys.
No,
don't fall for that. Listen.
No, bro.
One thing about this one here, if she don't want you,
clip you.
I'm still here, Anna.
Well, yeah, I realized. I mean, the light bulb went off. You know what I'm saying? Like, the light bulb went off. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Oh, I looked out the window and seen what was left out there. I was like, I ain't got time for that shit. They probably looking for somebody to take care of them. So I was like, okay, we're going to work on this. So you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we don't portray to be perfect because we are still growing, learning ourselves.
I know in 2021, I just want people to push the egos to the side so you can learn how to work with other people better. You know,
we agree.
That's just it.
We lost a lot of money in 2020. I'm still stuck. I'm gonna go back. With working with other people with
check the ego at the door.
We did. So it made.
Because I check mine.
He do. He's very humble.
I would check my ego.
He's very humble. You know, I'm humble too. Okay, but I'm very humble, but I'm kind of like straightforward. I'm just gonna tell you. And then, you know, I get a lot of people say that I'm aggressive. I'm really not. I think I'm misunderstood. But then again, I come from a male-dominant industry. I work with men all day. I sit at the round table, close deals with men. So my approach is a little different, you know what I'm saying, than it is with talking to a man versus talking to a woman, because women are a little bit more sensitive. I'm not very, only time I'm sensitive is when it comes to like my kids, my husband, and my Coens.
And sometimes she's not even sensitive to us guys. That's the balance she learning, right?
Yeah.
That's the balance. She learning to turn it off. And
I'm learning to be a little bit more affectionate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby. For 2021. Okay, listen. If you seen our anniversary, then you see I'm learning. That was all a surprise for him. Babe, put your arms up now.
I'm sorry. I was yarning. I'm tired. We've been up all day.
So we're just going to end it like that.
Yeah, we're going to end it like that. We just want everybody just to
be happy,
peaceful. Be safe, be peaceful.
Learn to work together. We have to learn to work together.
You know, that's one of the first things they teach you in kindergarten is how to work well with others. That's why they have it on progress reports for kids like your whole life.
Work together.
Let's check the egos and get this bag, everybody. It's out there. It's trillions and billions of dollars out there. Think about how much you're holding yourself back, thinking you're the only one at the top, or you should be the only one at the top.
And learn how to outsource.
Yeah, outsourcing is very important.
Learn how to outsource. I mean, that's why they have several different businesses that do several different things. Let's keep the black dollar recycling.
Definitely.
You have to keep it recycling. We have to learn how to put our egos and pride and all that stuff.
But I'm still making y'all take y'all summers in.
As you should.
You should. I'm still making you take your summers in. Yeah.
You're not here to make people comfortable. You're here to keep them inspired.
There you go.
We're going to end it like that. I am Angela Little. You can follow me on Instagram at 757 Freight Queen, or you can follow our business at Triple Vision Logistics.
And I'm Marcus Little. You can follow me at Marco Sense 79 on Instagram, Marcus Little on Facebook, Marco Sense 79 on Twitter and Clubhouse.
Oh yeah, I have that Clubhouse shit too. I'm not a big fan of that. You can follow me on Facebook at Angela Little, and also you can follow KJ Dispatch Services on Facebook.
Y'all have a good one.